Hope. Scientists have long looked at hope, Sophia, and said, what is it that gives people hope outside of a religious context altogether? There's a lot of research on how people can find hope, even if they don't have a spiritual element. And the most consistent thing that shows up in the scientific research of what separates a hopeless person from a hopeful one is this sort of general ability to say, I think I can get there from here. Like to have this sort of agency, this ability to look at a problem or look at some place that you're in and say, gosh, I've been through some hard things before and somehow I managed to make it through them. And so maybe I'll be able to get there from here again. And so if you can have that sort of general sense that this particular problem that you're going through doesn't have to be the end because other people have navigated similar problems, because you've navigated something hard before in your past, that maybe you can again. And what I find is when you start looking for that hope in whatever the situation is, I start feeling something in my spirit that's bigger than I can explain out of my own rational mind. And I think that's where God shows up and he says, hey, this is a big problem and you don't have to do it alone. I'm going to help you get through it if you're willing to just take my hand and let me help you. And that was really ministering to me in the hours and days and months after we lost our son. And there's a Psalm 34:18 that says the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. And what I would find is in those moments when I was just desperately broken, is that I would feel the presence, that sort of spirit there with me that says you're not alone. And I think a lot of people can seek that, and it turns out to be really incredibly hope generating when you seek that presence when you're alone and it feels like everything's falling in on around you, that he'll show up.